just like not move at all, like it'd be like perfect.
It's gonna be hard for me to do.
Welcome back to the Queen's Jinx channel. I appreciate everybody coming back, and it has been a long time no see. I have had some life things get in the way. I've went through quite a bit, and I really appreciate Adam and Victor for trying their best to hold the channel down while I've been gone. But again, I am back, and it's time to get into some videos. And one quick thing before we get into today's topic, which is comments like this and like this. I don't really like, especially when Adam was playing the role of a host per se, which is what I normally do. And the fact that Victor stepped up and stepped in to discuss a league that he knew very little about. So I think they did quite well for, all things considering. So for these two guys who left the negative comments, I'm sure that your own version of the Queen's Lock with your combined 17 followers will be amazing. And yeah, good luck, you guys. But no room for you on this channel. So that said, today we are discussing the Swiss Super League, and we are ranking the Crest. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, I actually do really like this league, and there's not really a lot of places to view these games here in the States. And if you have any way to view these, or if you have I don't know, a secret website you use or something like that, send me a DM on my personal account or our YouTube personal account or YouTube channel account on Instagram or Twitter. It doesn't matter, because I would like to watch more of the Swiss Super League. But that said, honestly these crests are not that good and not my favorite at all. But we'll go ahead and get right into them, and in no particular order, we're going to start off at the first team, which is on my list. We have Lutzern. And right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and get right into my #1 crest in the Swiss Super League. So, congrats. Now, I do really like the gold, yellow, whatever you want to call that color trim. It's kind of like an octagon shaped badge. I do really like the lines at the top with the soccer ball, which, when you're thinking about this and you're going right off the bat at #1, you may not think that that's the most impressive crest in the world, but I assure you, it gets a lot worse, trust me. So #1 right off the bat. So the second team we're going to be looking at is Lucene Sport, and I have it ranked dead last in the Swiss Super League at #10. And as you can see, this logo is just a little basic to me. It's just your stereotypical, FIFA badge that you create a team with just the letters in the middle. There's nothing impressive. It looks like very minimum effort went into this. This looks like something an 8th grader could come up with on paint. So for that reason, it is my #10. So we will move along to St. Gallen, and I have this crest ranked at #8. And that may seem a little unfair because I actually do like the crest. They're the only team that incorporates the color green, I believe, into their crest. But that said, it's just a basic circle with the year the team was conceived per se, and just FCSG in the name. There's nothing impressive about it. Again, minimum effort. I do like the colors, but it comes in at #8. Moving along to FC Scion, I actually have this at #9. And the reason for it, it's kind of the same reason. There's nothing on here. I do like how they incorporate the 2 titles that they have with the 2 stars. But that said, it's just, again, a basic, generic logo generator type of crest. There's nothing that stands out about it. Just looks like a guitar pick with something written on it to me. We'll move on to Cervette, and I have them at #6. And I do actually really like the colors of this badge. It's very easy on the eyes. It's very easy to look at. But again, nothing impressive about it. It's just the name and the year. This one does have the at least the city that it's in, so that does get a little bit of extra points for me. But nothing above a #6. It doesn't crack the top half of the league for me. So at #4 we have newly promoted and back into the league, Grasshoppers Club, and I have this at #4 on my list. And the reason for that is because, yes, I do like when clubs will incorporate the stars or their championships or titles into the crest, and the Grasshoppers have done that. But to To me, what stands out about this is the Z in the middle, which stands for the city they're located in. And if you look into the actual crest itself, you can see G for Grasshoppers, and you can see C for Club. Although you may not realize it when you're just staring at it, they all are there. It's a little hard to see unless you actually can know what you're looking at, but nonetheless, it is a little bit more impressive than some of the others, so I have it at number 4. So next up, we are going to be looking at Young Boys, and if you are Googling this crest, be careful to make sure you type in FC or BSC, because there will be some images that you may not want to see if you Google Young Boys. But I have it at number 3. Nothing overly impressive. Again, it does have the star in there, which I do like. It's a little bit of a 3D YB in the middle of it, so, you know, congrats, I guess. But at least of the basic crest, I do like the colors. If you're going to make a basic crest, at least make it the best you can make it look, and I believe that they did do that. So number 3 on my list, I've got the Young Boys. So we'll move along to close to Italy, down near Como, where we have Lugano. I have this at number 7. To be honest with you, if you are just looking at it, it's hard to tell what you're even looking at. You have to really fight to see some of the things in this crest. But again, there's just nothing special about it at all. It's actually very busy, very hard to read, but you know, it's better than some of them though. But it's kind of difficult to say that, but it is. So I've got it at number 7. So we're going to get into our last 2, and next up, we're going to be looking at FC Zurich, and I have this at number 2. If you take away the lines on the edges, it's just a very, very basic crest. And to be honest with you, this would be at the bottom 3 probably, but the Lions save it, and the Lions are the only reason it goes to number 2 because it gives it a unique vibe, a different vibe. Other than that, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really like this crest, but I have to give them points for being different. So at number 2, I've got Zurich. So the last team we're going to be looking at today is Basel, and I have this at number 5. At least they have a soccer ball on the side. That's all I really have to say about this. It's not that impressive either. So hey, there you go. There is my, in no particular order, I basically looked at the standings and went from the bottom up, and I ranked them as I went along, and I'm not impressed with the crest at all in the Swiss Super League, but that said, I do like the league, and I do like that there's an American in this league playing for the Young Boys that is doing quite well. But that said, there's my rankings. What do you think of my rankings? Who was I unfair to? Who was I overly fair to? Let me know in the comments. Do us a favor and hit the like and subscribe button if you can. That does us very well for this. That does this channel very good, so we can get our name out there a little bit more. We cover pretty much every league you could think of. I like being a little different. I don't like focusing on one league because I like expanding my knowledge. So that does, you know, cause us to say some names differently or mispronounce some players' names or some team names. I get it, but at the same time, that's what I want this channel to be. And if you ever do have any ideas, drop it below. If you ever want to be on a video with us, let us know. We're more than welcome to it. That said, everybody have a great day, and I am glad to be back, and I'll see you guys soon.